The presidential office renewed its calls to quickly resolve the issue of Japan's wartime sexual slavery before the remaining victims pass away. And with Korea and Japan set to hold high-level talks in Tokyo next week, the question is whether we can finally make progress or whether we will suffer another letdown. Our Connie Kim reports.
Senior officials from Korea and Japan will meet next week for talks on resolving Tokyo's wartime sexual enslavement of Korean women. Seoul's foreign ministry said Friday that Seoul's chief delegate Lee Sang-deok will meet with his Japanese counterpart Junichi Ihara in Tokyo on Monday. This is the sixth meeting of its kind, but the two neighbors still remain far apart on the issue. Korea wants Japan to properly compensate the so-called comfort women, while Japan claims the issue has been resolved through a 1965 bilateral treaty. More than 200,000 women, mostly Korean, were forced to serve as sex slaves to the Japanese military in the early 20th century, and 55 surviving victims still wait for an apology from the Japanese government. The meeting comes as the leaders of the two countries expressed hope of improving bilateral ties this year, which marks the 50th anniversary of diplomatic ties between the nations. However, challenge still remains for Seoul and Tokyo. In a New Year's press conference, President Park Geun-hye reiterated that resolving the wartime sexual enslavement issue was a precondition for her first summit with Prime Minister Shinzo Abe.
위안부 피해자 할머니들의 경우에는 그분들이 연세가 상당히 높으셔서 이게 조기에 어떤 그 해결책이 나오지 않으면은 영구 미제로 빠질 수가 있다.
Following President Park's comments, Abe told Korean lawmakers during a meeting on Thursday that it's regrettable that its sexual enslavement issue stirred up a diplomatic dispute, raising doubt the officials will make significant progress in the upcoming talks. Connie Kim, Arirang News.